When I first heard of Combline, it blew my mind. It's so different to any extension that I've ever done. I think we're really at the start of something revolutionary within the hair extension world. My name is Sam Hines and I'm a stylist here at Extensionist LA. We get asked a lot, what are Combline hair extensions? And it is an enhancement system. So it's something that you use to add on to the extensions that you're already doing. They're designed to fill in areas where otherwise another method would be noticeable. So for example, these areas here, in your nape area, in your crown, a lot of people might have very fine hair in those areas, or it might be that the hair there is few and far between. It truly is invisible. It's not sitting on top of the natural hair. It's not sitting underneath. It's truly integrating with your natural hair. That's why we're able to break the boundaries and work super high up within the crown, really close to the hairline. Combline will not damage the hair. If you want to put it on one strand of hair, you can. This is not a method that we would go in and do a full head of. This is the method that we would combine with our other extensions. These are made to naturally shed. It's almost like an eyelash extension. The client that I am meeting with today is Alicia. We have actually installed the Combline on her before and we've had incredible results. She absolutely loves it and she's now become a regular in the salon. I think Alicia is a really great candidate for Combline because she has areas that standard extension wouldn't be able to reach.
What I really like about the Combline method is that you don't see it. You also can change your part. You can wear it up. I'm able to wear a ponytail. Before I couldn't because you could see the weft. I really like to have the blonde pieces put in the front so I can have a money piece. Honestly, this Combline method has been amazing. There really isn't any disadvantages. It's very natural and the movement is very natural. I actually love it.
Our first step before we do anything is to clarify the client's natural hair. I love the Bellamy Professional Clarifying Shampoo. It was specifically designed to be used to prep the hair for the hair extensions. I always prep my tool beforehand and I'm going to be using clear adhesive on Alicia today because she is a blonde, so the clear adhesive is what looks the best. I'm going to be starting right at the front of the hairline, just in front of the hair. The reason that I like to start here is because I am beginning my money piece immediately. I'm seeing the impact that the Combline can create, and then I know that from there I'm going to work up in a brick lay pattern. As I'm working up, I'm just going in and seeing where I put the initial Combline and if there's any still in there. However, what I'm noticing is a lot of them have already shed out because it has been about 8 weeks since that initial appointment. So now I am sectioning out my hair, really making sure that I don't have any crosshairs within my section. And then I'm going through and just taking up a very almost sheer slice. If it's too much hair, it's not gonna adhere with the extension. And then I'll go in with my shield and I'm gonna secure that shield into place. Then I'm gonna pick up my extension, always making sure that I'm fanning out the extension so that it can lie on top of the natural hair. Once I've combed it in, I'm gonna roll on that adhesive and then I'm gonna go in again with the comb, again with the adhesive, and then brush it into the natural hair. You have the option of spreading apart the bonds once that adhesive has cured. You can shorten the lifespan of the extension when you do this. I prefer just to leave the bonds as they are because I know that as time goes on, they're gonna eventually separate themselves. Now I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. It's going to be almost like a mirror image, but remember our hairline can vary. So again, if there's any areas where I need it, I'm going to put it and I always cross check as I go. Once I'm happy with that, I'll go into the crown area. I want to make sure that I'm giving her that full coverage there because for a lot of women, this is a problem area. With Combline, it's definitely a very flexible extension. You do have almost that 360-degree movement. I do find that with the Combline, you can flip-flop your part. So if you like to have a middle part and then sometimes have a side part, you do have that ability to move around and have a flexible part line, you can move your hair and it's not going to show, because you see from that install just how invisible this Combline hair extension is. So the timeline of your Combline hair extensions is going to be that initial install appointment, and then 4 weeks after that, that's when you're going to come in for your infill. You'll do that infill every 4 weeks, and as you go on, it's just going to get better because you're filling in all of those areas. And then usually at like the 6-month mark, that's when we go in and we do a full reset. Once I've finished the Combline install and Alicia is happy and I'm happy, that's when I'll go in and cut. The great thing about Combline is it's very minimal. A lot of the time you're not having to cut, you're just finessing what you've put in. So I'm just going in and softly feathering that hairline. I always ask my client how they like to leave, if they want it curled, if they want it straight, and then I'll go in and style my client's hair. So then it really is that full package and I'm giving them that complete look. What do you think?
Oh my God, I love it.
Yay!
So awesome. Look at that.
The money piece is so
Yeah,
filled in
it's
now,
beautiful.
right? It blends.
The blonde is so bright and it blends so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I
Good.
love how this is all
Pops.
so beautiful. I love it.